Their stance, you see them look like they're applying pressure, but for some reason, they're just not a real good defensive team.
To shoot for the Clippers, Paul George is aware. Pulls up just below the elbow and
pressure on.
Speaking of pressure, expect a lot of trapping on Damian Lillard. Time 1. Beverly, a good look at a 3. His first shot, 7 on his meter. Here he goes into the paint, lays it up and in. Deflection by Beverly, chases it down. The Blazers get back defensively. Beverly pulls it back for the tray and knocks it in. Lillard comes off a Cantor screen and
set a screen, and Paul George couldn't get over it.
Last time we saw Pat Beverly was March 11th as Paul George. He can find his own shot with the best of them as Cantor lays it in for 6 from the field. George for 3. I mean, their shots. Leonard on the prowl. Feeds into Zubats. Like I said, playing decent basketball in Houston, just Buzzards luck with injuries as Kawhi Leonard.
Fingernails type things, falling off. I mean, he had very serious injuries.
Pocket pass to Zubats, and he flushes it in.
Because they said he was a professional. He had received money playing over in Turkey. And nice. He said he is really, really good. Never played the entire season.
McCollum off the window. Top 5 offense. 29th in defense in the league. Zubats to the rim, muscles up a shot.
To Zoo, and that time we saw Kawhi dish it off to the big man.
McCollum muscles up his. Jackson comes in from the wing and floats it home.
I'm taking this one myself.
McCollum, the cash cow for the Blazers, is the way with a dozen. For 3, Paul George leads the way with top half post All-Star break. It hasn't worked out for them, but they still find ways to win games because the miss. Clippers have only missed 2 times here tonight, but only lead by 8. Why? Because McCollum. Jackson slows it up. Extra pass to Morris in the corner for 3. A good look. George with a screen from Patterson. Flings a 3, and it is all. George skips it to Jackson. Batum steps inside and launches the mid-range. Nice pass from Melo. Clippers have plenty of time. Batum into Patterson, followed by Paul George.
One of the better big players in the league. Unfortunately, he's had to deal with some really big injuries. Nurkic isn't playing tonight, but obviously Cantor's been a force in the first quarter. You look at just all the teams that are both just, I don't know, they didn't even know if I could speak correctly, and they just wanted to confirm that I'm not real bright, and it's been confirmed. Well, it's not a day that goes by they don't talk about the day, and I think April 18th is the first day we'll have a
10-day contract. Reggie Jackson curls off a Cousin. Jackson relocates, seductive ball fake, then pulls the trigger. Cousins battles for the rebound, lays it in.
He's also been held relatively in check over the last 2 seasons, just 18% shooting from 3.
Lillard, he's 1 for 5. He could easily go for 40.5 and bring the Blazers right back.
Going here, okay?
Beverly attacks, finds Cousins for the long 2 late in the clock. Good shot. Powell motors back the other way.
I thought for sure that was going to be a whistle when we saw length of the floor, not giving them too much distance.
Now the trade deadline for Denver.
Dallas is really playing well right now.
Games behind Phoenix. They will see the Suns on Thursday. McCollum, a great look at a 3. That's Kawhi, chased by Covington, floats it up and in. Cantor plays a little game of catch with McCollum, races down from above the arc, everywhere except the right wing. He took that out of the equation. McCollum uses Cantor as a barricade. 3 on the clock for Lillard. Covington beats the buzzer and knocks it in. And the Blazers, once trailed by 26, have it down to 5 to win ball games. Clippers have their hands full the rest of the way. Zubats attacks and lays it in.
Thought he was going backdoor. Beverly denied.
Leonard hang time on the clock. George zigs and zags his way down the lane, slices through the defense. Minute restriction is 20. Zubac's inside. Late on the clock for George. A contested three. Oh, it is good.
Come and challenge that shot. Came a long way.
Strong drive by Beverly. No rebound. Flushed in by Zoo. 11 run to close out the half. Clippers opened up the third quarter on an 11-4 run, but Norm now scored the last 9 of the game. Covington for 3. Book it.
No, you have to continue to score points because your opponent's going to score on you.
To me, this could potentially be a first-round matchup. This is the 3-6 under 3 to play in the third. Jackson, great look at a 3. Loved it the second. How do we get there? I don't know either. I will just be happy to see them here. Kawhi gets around Melo, gets to the rim and lays it in.
When you get a team like the Clippers that is challenging on every shot, we see the layup.
Clippers went astray for Patterson. They lead by 12 to start this fourth quarter. Jones Jr. in the corner for 3. Norman Powell storming down the lane and trap for the Clippers. If it's not Lillard they're trapping, it's McCollum, and for good reason. They might need to do the same thing for Powell. George skips it to Jackson. Drives into the teeth of the defense off the window and leads the Stampede the other way. George comes back and flings a 3. A 10-point game. Skip pass from George to Jackson for 3. Counted on a foul. Jackson, strong drive off the window and in. 40 to play. Covington, the runner off the window. Ends up getting it to Leonard. Back to Patterson for 3.
Rebounding Blazer team.
Leonard in the mid-range, right in his. Powell. Into Cantor. Point lead I've ever seen the Clippers have. Leonard inside, counted, and a foul. Quarter teams of all time in the opening frame. Cousins takes a little victory out here. Clippers get a massive effort from Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, but